Let's test the first food eaten in space. So the meal was consumed by Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin and consisted of a meat paste as well as a chocolate sauce for dessert. And the reason these things were in this sort of pureed form is because they couldn't have any crumbs at the time, in case one of them floated away and damaged some equipment or even damaged an eye. So starting with a replica version, which we'll try to make as similar as we can, we'll grab some corned beef and cut it up into little squares. This will then throw into a blender and add some water and xanthan gum in order to thicken it up into a paste. So now it's in this sort of pureed form, we can put it into a piping bag and start piping it into our tubes, and we can see the consistency there is actually quite good. Moving on to the dessert portion of our meal, and we're going to make our chocolate sauce. Now this is going to be made with some sugar, water, cocoa powder, a little bit of vanilla essence, actual chocolate, and some butter if it wants to come out of there. And we'll mix in some more xanthan gum as well in order to thicken it, and we can just do a little quick taste test, and actually it's quite good. So now that both of our tubes are finished, we can have our 2-course meal. So starting with our main course, and we've got our pureed meat, so let's give it a try. Wow. And it actually wasn't too bad, quite salty and beefy. And now moving on to our pudding. There it is. This I was much more excited to try, and as you can probably tell by my face, was actually quite good. In fact, I really enjoyed it. So after going for a couple more tastes, it actually wasn't too bad as a meal with the 2 flavors, and I think that's very cool.